Y'all understand what we are doing, brother?
Since you don't got any questions.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28.
God ain't evil. Our God ain't a certain race.
Y'all blessed. Hey man, we out here for our people, man. We are the Battle Axes of the Most High.
We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the Battle Axes, God's weapons of war. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the Battle Axes, God's weapons.
You new readers, or you can say.
All right. First and foremost, we want to give all praise to the Most High. I need a new reader. We want to give all praise to the Most High. We are the Battle Axes of the Most High, and we come out here to edify our people, man.
That's right.
And bid them back to the marriage, and let them know that they the Israelites according to the Bible, man.
That's right.
And we were the ones that are given the law, right?
Right.
Give me Romans chapter 9. Right? Let's kick it off with that. Romans chapter 9.
That's right.
Brother right here with the dreads, you know your nationality? What is it? Come over here and talk to me. Come learn your nationality, man. You ain't out here doing nothing but groping in the noonday, man. Brother right here, you know your nationality?
Oh, yeah, do that. What's up, man?
All praise.
I'm chilling, man. All praise, man. Yeah, I'm all right.
Brother in the red shirt, you know your nationality? Huh? That's right.
That's right.
That's right. But are you keeping the commandments?
Yes. That's the one we talked to. He used to be with all you out.
Okay, all praises. Oh, he finna give you a fly. All praises. Hey, man. Sister right here. In the khaki shorts. You look like you might be Issachar. You know your nationality? Or is that Moab? Do you know your nationality? Brother right here, do you know your nationality?
I don't know.
Huh? You know your nationality? Come learn it. Stay. Give me 5 minutes to learn your nationality, talk to you about your nationality, man. All right. You see yourself anywhere on this sign?
American blacks.
Judah. So you will be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
Is your father a so-called black man?
He mixed, you know what I'm saying?
He mixed with what?
It's like white and black.
What's his father?
I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
So you might want to go lift that up, man.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Because, hey, and I'm roughly paraphrasing, I can't remember off the top of my head, but in the book of Job, these two men, you know, he asked him, hey, man, what's your father? Give me Numbers 1 and 18. Because your nationality is based off of the seed line of your father.
That's right.
So you look like you Judah, though. But, I mean, we got chocolate-covered Edomites, too. You know what I'm saying? But you look like you're an Israelite.
That's right.
He got 50 to 100 years right now. So
Okay. All right. Well, let me bring this out real quick. Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18.
Break it up.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees.
Their what?
Their pedigrees.
So you know what your pedigree is, right? Like your bloodline, your lineage going back into like your ethnicity, right? Right, Reed?
After their families, by the house of their fathers.
By the house of what?
By the house of their fathers.
Because even a scientist will tell you that, hey, your seed line or your ethnicity is based on by what your father is, because your father carries the seed. Your father is the planter and your mother is the soil, man. Plant the seed, you grow up, sprout, and you are the product of what you made, right? So, hey, you look like you. We gonna see if the spirit bear witness. So, do you believe in the Bible?
I feel like there's blurred lines, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what about it don't resonate with your spirit?
I guess I feel like if they broke us into, you know what I'm saying, the Bible, you know what I'm saying, as they're slaves, right, you know what I'm saying? So it's another way to, I feel like it's like an orchestration, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Indoctrination, it's just so much.
I understand, okay, give me Proverbs 4 and 2, right? Because you said indoctrination. Now I understand, because the so-called white man, they destroyed us as a nation of people.
That's right.
Now they use the Bible to create Christianity, but this is actually our book. You know what I'm saying? I can give you certain characteristics. Like go to let's do Songs of Solomon chapter 1 and verse 10. I'm gonna give you a couple characteristics to prove that this is a so-called black man's book. Like the transatlantic slave trade, brother, is in the Bible.
That's right.
Did this happen to our people? Is this how we got over here? Right. The Bible tells us that, man.
Right.
The Bible tells us that we got over here on ships. Right? But I'm finna get this first, because you said indoctrination, Proverbs 4 and 2. Right? Go ahead, read it out.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter chapter 4 and verse 2. Bring it out! I give you good doctrine.
Good what?
Good doctrine.
Good what?
Good doctrine.
So this is the doctrine, the Bible, right? Go ahead and read on.
And forsake ye not my law.
Read that again, not.
Forsake ye not my law.
So we are, as the Israelites, commanded to keep the 613 laws, statutes, and commandments. The doctrine, according to the Bible, is the law, right? So their doctrine, yes, they pushed upon us, and that's why we had a lower state. Ultimately, because we disobeyed the Most High God. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. I'm gonna show you.
Bring it out.
Right. So back to what I was saying. I can prove to you that this is the so-called black man's book. It's gold grills in here. Right. It's gold grills in here. It's fried chicken in here. Right. It's the word crib is in here. Who say crib?
Ain't nobody say crib like that other than the
That's
black
right.
man.
That's right.
Right. Go ahead. Read.
This the book of the Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 10.
Start at verse 5, huh?
Verse 5. I am black.
Read that again, huh?
I am black.
What did King Solomon say?
I am black.
King Solomon said, I am black. Right? Read.
But comely.
But what?
But comely.
King Solomon said, I'm black but comely. Comely means beautiful. What other race of people say I'm black and beautiful?
Jesus.
That's us.
That's right.
Right? Read.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Canaan.
And the tents of Kedar were black.
That's
Like they were just black like your shirt. So King Solomon was a dark-skinned man, right? Just like Christ was a dark-skinned man. Right, read.
As the curtains of Solomon.
Now jump down to verse 10.
Verse 10. Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels.
Read that again.
Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels.
So our cheeks are comely with rows of jewels. What does that mean? Your cheeks are beautiful with rows of jewels. That's grills. So King Solomon, you know, he was one of the richest and wisest kings that ever lived. He said, man, I want to be, and that's a Hebraic custom, right? Because we not black, we Hebrew Israelites.
That's right.
That's a Hebraic custom. All our people like to do that, man. We like to go out and be in style, man. King Solomon said, all right, I'm gonna get so fly, I'm gonna put jewels in my mouth. What's that talking about? That's grills, man. Right? Finish that.
Thy neck with chains of gold.
And we like to wear gold chains. You see Captain Benaniyah right here, he got a gold chain on, man. Why? Because he know he a king. Right? He know that, and you can read in the book of Leviticus going into Aaron and his sons, they were beautified. The Lord told them to put on garments, gold chains, right? And this is us.
My thing is always like where the Bible originates from, like who put it together, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, give me Psalms chapter 68, verse 11.
Bring it out.
I'm gonna show you, because this is the word in the mouth of God right here, right? Give me John chapter 3. No, Salaki. John 1 and 1.
That's right.
Right? So you said, where did the word originate from, right? Okay, read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 68, verse 11.
I want you to read this slow, because I want the brother to get the understanding. Right, read.
The Lord gave the word.
Read that again.
The Lord gave the word.
So the Most High God gave the word. Now I'm going to break this down for the edification. Right? John 1 and 1.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 1 and verse 1. Bring it out. In the beginning was the world.
So everybody, Christians always like to pull this precept. In the beginning was the word. Okay. He said, in the beginning was the word. Now the Lord gave the word, right? Right, read.
And the word was with God.
Read that again.
And the word was with God.
So, and the word is with God. We're going to jump down and break down who this word is. Right, read.
And the word was God.
And the word was what?
And the word was God.
Now watch this. Jump down to verse 14.
Break it out.
Verse 14.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 1 and verse 14. And the word was made flesh.
Was made what?
Was made flesh.
This talking about Christ. The word was made flesh. So Christ is the word of God. So when the Lord said, I'm just giving you an example. When the Lord said, let there be light, Christ sprang out and did and created everything that the Most High God commanded him to do. Right, read.
And dwelt among us.
And did what?
And dwelt among us.
Because Christ did dwell among us in the flesh. Right, read.
And we beheld his glory. The glory as of the one begotten,
the only, right, take your time out, the only begotten, right, read.
And the one of the only begotten of the Father.
Of the who?
Of the Father.
Of the who?
Of the Father.
Read.
Full of grace and truth.
So, this Bible is put in book form But this is the word of God. So God created the word, right? And by all things were created by him. Right? So this originates from the Most High God. They just try to take our stuff and then, you know, try to utilize it. And that's crafty. Yeah, that's crafty counsel. Give me Jude chapter 5 and verse 20 in the Apocrypha. Because these other nations, what they try to do is to destroy us as a nation of people. They separate us, they take our customs, and they do everything and try to manipulate what we got going on, which is the law, statutes, and commandments. Because this is our heritage. This is not a religion, all right? Go to your Apocrypha, give me Sirach chapter 17 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
I'm going to prove it, right? Jude 5 and 20.
Bring it out.
Right? Because we got to understand these things as a nation of people. So these other nations are our enemy, man. They come up against us, man. They make a tumult, according to Psalm chapter 83, verse 1 on down.
That's
right. And this they malicious, maniacal plan for us to be destroyed as a nation of people. Right? Go ahead, read.
This is the book of Judith, chapter 5 and verse 20. And now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people.
So I'm going to just give you context of what the story is going into. So I believe it was an Ammonite or a Moabite. Right now, in this time, in this context, the king Nebuchadnezzar, he's ruling. And one of his head generals, Holofernes, was in control, right? So he's trying to get us to go off. So one of the other heathens ran to them and was like, Lord, if there be any error in this people, because the only way we can err as a nation of people is by breaking God's commandments.
That's right.
It was just going into sin. Because they know, the other nations know, if we break God's commandments, that he will not be for us. He won't fight for us. He won't be with us. But if we keep God's commandments, that we're going to put on the top. And that's according to prophecy. So read on.
And they sin against their God.
And they do what?
And they sin against their God.
So sin, hold that. Give me 1 John chapter 3 verse 4.
Bring it up.
Right, read.
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
Their what?
Their ruin.
Their what?
Their ruin.
So he said, let us consider that if they break God's commandments, this is going to be their ruin. So that's why Master had us in the slave house, you know what I'm saying, going off, saying, you got to obey me. I'm your God. They put this picture, what a picture, they put this white Jesus in front of us and say, I'm your God. When the Bible don't say that's what Christ looked like. The Bible say that Christ looked just like you. Right? Read.
Their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
And we shall what?
Overcome them.
So that's what they want to do, is overcome us,
right.
consume us, take us, destroy us, and kill us, man. Right? But we got to come back to our God. So this is sin, right? Because let us consider, right? Go ahead, read.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committed sin, transgressed also of the law.
Now watch this.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is breaking God's commandments. In the Christian church, they don't teach you that. They'll teach you, oh, sin is just being a bad person, doing something bad. Well, sin is the breaking of God's commandments.
That's right.
So if we don't have our God for us, and if we keep sinning, we always gonna stay at the top. Look at the condition of our people.
That's right.
You got brothers over here in the Lord's state, homeless, off drugs, brothers in wheelchairs, man. The elderly should be the ones teaching us, man, but they not. And that's a sad thing, bro. Well, why are we in this Lord's state? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15, because we broke God's commandments, man. And we gotta hurry up and turn back to our God.
That's right.
Go ahead. So what you holding on to? Oh, okay. Psalms 83 and 1. Right, read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So the Lord said, it shall come to pass, meaning it's going to happen. If we don't listen to what he has to say through the scriptures, what's going to happen?
To observe, to do all his commandments.
Some of his commandments.
All his commandments.
One or two of his commandments.
All his commandments. And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Yesterday.
This day.
1,000 years ago.
This day.
So that same things that the Most High God is saying, we have to keep those things, man.
That's
like
right.
wear your fringes, growing a beard on your face, right? Make sure you're not whoring the sisters out, right? Fellowshipping amongst your people, not hating your brother. All these things matter, man. Right?
That all these curses.
That all these what?
That all these curses.
No, all these blessings.
That all these curses.
Is a curse a good thing or is it a bad thing, brother?
That's a bad thing.
That's right. That's a very horrible thing. So the Lord said that these curses was gonna come upon us if we broke his commandments, man.
That's right.
Right? That's why you see black on black crime. That's why you see our little sisters getting snatched up by these pedophiles, man.
Right.
These white bands and stuff. That's why we locked up in the prison houses with 200 years, and that's ridiculous. They don't even live that long no more, man. Right? That's crafty counsel, man.
Bring it out.
Then they put drugs in our community, have us smoking it, selling it, then go and arrest us for what they put in our community, man. That don't even make no sense, man. Right, Reed?
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And these curses gonna come upon us and overtake us, man. So this is why we are in the lower state. This is why we in the slums and ghettos. Right? We don't own none of these buildings. We don't own no banks, man. And this is us as a nation of people. So, brother, you hearkening to the word. You got a humble spirit, man. Yeah, man. And so all praise to that thing. So now, give me Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
Because now now that you listening, right? It's something you got to do, right? You got to hearken unto the words of the Lord and make sure you're keeping these commandments, right? But like I say, I want to get this point too, right? Read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 1.
And this is what they do. The so-called luminaries, right? The Jewish people that own all the so-called Jewish people that own all the banks, right? But they not the Jews, man. We the Jews, man.
That's right.
Right? Ish is a suffix meaning like or pertaining to, right? They pretend to be. Right, ish, exactly, ish, like girlish, blackish, right,
There you go.
Go ahead, read.
That's right.
Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God.
So this is King David praying to the Most High, right, about the wicked, right, which is Esau, or the so-called white man according to the Bible, right?
That's right.
Right, read.
For lo, thine enemies.
Thine what?
Thine enemies.
Thine what?
Thine enemies.
Are enemies, man. All the other nations are our enemies, but Esau, the so-called white man, they are the top enemy of the Israelites, brother. Right, read.
Make a tumult.
Make a what?
Make a tumult.
A tumult just means an angry gathering, an angry council. Then how we gonna keep these niggas down at the bottom? How we gonna keep these spicks down at the bottom? How we gonna keep them from coming up and not rising, man? Right, read.
And they hate thee. Thee have lifted up the head.
Read that again.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee.
And this goes to prove, this is they that hate thee. These other nations hate our God, man.
That's right.
They hate us just like they hate our God, man. Right, read.
Have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel.
They are what?
They have taken crafty counsel.
Like I just said, putting drugs in our community. Pork, we're not supposed to be eating that. They put pork in marshmallows. Why is pork in marshmallows? Right.
That's crazy.
Right. They want us to sin, man.
That's right.
They want us to go off. They want us to be separated from our God. Because they know if we keep the commandments, their time is gonna be over, man.
That's right.
We're gonna be ruling forever. And when the kingdom of heaven comes, we're gonna be ruling this thing forever, man. Most High will not make it. Right, read.
Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones.
So against
Bring it out,
our people and against thy hidden ones. Because we are the hidden ones, man. We classified as black, not a Judite or not an Issacharite, right? Not our true nationality. We are the hidden ones, man. So these are our enemies making a tumult against us, right? So you listening to the word, now that you know that you're a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah, it's something you got to do, man. Because brothers just don't come out here on the Sabbath just wearing these shirts for fun. We're not doing this for fun. We trying to be
all the time, boy.
yeah,
You doing your thing.
that's right. But we on a mission. Give me Matthew chapter 22.
Bring it out.
Because we are on a mission to try to get our people back to the fold, man. Get our people to turn their feet back to the Most High God, man. That's
right.
So this is something you got to do, right, Reed?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12. And now Israel.
Read that again,
And now Israel.
No, everybody.
And now Israel.
There is neither Jew nor Greek.
And now Israel.
Right, read.
What do the Lord thy God require of thee?
So the Israelites, these 12 tribes, right? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American, and Seminole Indians. Those are the Israelites today. Or who they call the Israelites today. Right? Go ahead, read.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
So this is what the Most High God is requiring of us. To fear him, right, read.
To walk in all his ways.
Right? To walk in all his ways, right, read.
And to love him. and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So we gotta love our God. We gotta keep His commandments. Give me love. Give me First John 5:3.
Get out.
Right? And we gotta learn how to. We also have to understand and teach our people that there are biblical definitions in the Bible. So like, what the world teach you love is, that's not according to what the Most High God says. Right? Go ahead, bring us out.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3.
Bring it
Do
out.
you love God?
Yes, I do.
Do you love Christ?
I'm still shaking on that point. You know what I'm saying?
On Christ?
Yeah, because I'm still trying to figure this
We
situation
gonna
out.
touch on that next.
Education and history, you know what I'm saying?
Come.
Lines, it's hidden
Right.
figures. You know what
Okay,
I'm
we
saying?
got you. We gonna deal with that next. Right? So if you love God, this is how you love God. Right? Read.
For this is the love of God,
Get out.
This is the love of God. Right? Read.
that we keep his commandments.
The law is done away with.
That we keep his commandments.
The law is done away with.
That we keep his commandments.
What my pastor said.
That we keep his commandments.
So how to love God is we keep the commandments, right? Growing your beard, wearing your fringes. Like I said, not horning sisters out, keeping the Sabbath day. Today is the Sabbath day. Did you know that? Right? Okay, give me Exodus 28. Now, you said something about Christ. So what don't you understand about that?
Oh man, me doing my little studies and everything, everybody, it's like
Give me Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 12.
it's like everybody had their own version of Christ, you know, and as we know that we're in a racist
Oh, bring it out.
you know, system, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How can you know what the truth is when the truth is out blurred?
Bring it out.
We doing
Okay.
400 years of education and history
Right.
that's blurred, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Not
right.
even blurred, it's erased, you know
All
what
right.
I'm saying?
All right. So hold what you got. Give me Psalms 119 and 142. Because you say you looking for the truth. I'm gonna give it to you. What you got?
Out.
Oh yeah. We gonna deal with his topic first. So yeah. Give me whoever get there first. Psalms 119 verse 142. Because you said the truth, right? Well, what is the truth? You said you love God. So this is the mouth of God right here, the Bible, the scripture. So according to the Most High God, we gotta figure out what truth is, right? Read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142.
Bring it out.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. And thy law
And thy what?
And thy law.
And thy what?
And thy law
Read up.
is the truth.
Is the what?
Is the truth.
So the law, statute, the commandment is the truth, right? Now go back to Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiastes 12 and 12, because you said you've been doing a whole bunch of studies. Well, this has all the answers that you need, man. Right? Read.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 12.
Get out.
And further, by these make
My son.
my son be admonished of making many books.
So admonish them making many books. Then King Solomon is saying to us, hey man, don't be diving into these other books. Don't be diving into all these other philosophies. Don't be diving into all these other doctrines. Right? Read.
There is no end.
There is what?
There is no end.
Brothers done tried Islam. Brothers done tried Hotep, my brother, Egyptology. Brothers done tried Christianity. Right? And we ain't found no rest. Right? Now I grew up in a Christian home, and I seen other brothers do other stuff. But when I got into this truth, bro, I understood. Oh, this is where it's at right here.
That's right.
This is the truth, man.
That's right.
My eyes were literally spiritually open to everything that was going on, man.
That's right.
And when I got in the book, I was like, okay, spiritually, I done found rest, man.
Right.
I done found rest, because now I know my nationality, I know who I am. What Capt always say, how can you know where you're going if you don't know who you are?
That's right.
That's a important question we gotta ask ourselves, right? Go ahead, hold up, man. Hold up. And stay in order, right? Read.
Much study is the weariness of the flesh.
Read that again, huh?
Much study is the weariness of the flesh.
So much studying of these other doctrines that's not the Bible is a weariness of the flesh. They said all brothers been dived into all these other religions, other doctrines, right? Go ahead, read on. Verse 13.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
King Solomon finna give us the conclusion of the whole matter through the Spirit. The reason that we are even on this earth, right? We on this earth for one thing, right? Read.
Fear God.
Do what?
Fear God.
Do what?
Fear God.
Read, huh?
And keep his commandments.
And do what?
And keep his commandments.
Right, read on.
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the whole duty of man. This is the reason why we even on this earth, man.
That's right.
This is the reason why the Israelites was created,
That's
man.
right.
So Forget all them books. Forget what you've been taught. You gotta return back as a babe, man. Right? Give me Romans chapter 12 and verse 2. Right? So you gotta return to this thing wholeheartedly. We gotta forget and everything and be converted. Right? You give me Ephesians chapter 4 verse 22. Right? And I'm gonna answer your question because I still want to get back to what you were saying about Christ. Right? Read.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
Read that again.
And be not conformed to this world.
Meaning don't be programmed to this world, man. Because the so-called white man taught you that you was black. Black is a color out of a crayon box. We come in different shades of brown, man. Right? Read.
But be ye transformed.
But be ye what?
But be ye transformed.
Right, be ye transformed, right? That's also going back to Psalms chapter 19 and verse 7, being converted, right? Keeping the law, following the law, statutes, and commandments of God. That's how we be converted, man. Right, read.
By the renewing of your mind.
By the renewing of your what?
By the renewing of your mind.
So we gotta flush out all that filthiness and wickedness that they taught us in so-called America, right? Which is New Babylon, right? And we gotta make sure we going back to the knowledge of God, man. And what's the knowledge of God? Give me Malachi 2 and 7, right? Read. And she saw you can get out of here, man. Right? Go ahead, read. What?
I need a Bible.
You need a Bible?
Yeah, you scared?
The Bible don't belong to you.
That's right.
You said, am I scared? Give me Psalms chapter 27 and verse 1.
Out.
Give me Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
Right?
I don't know about heart. I want a Bible.
You don't deserve a Bible. The Bible don't belong to you.
That's right.
Your people raped, robbed, and murdered and pillaged my people with the Bible, man.
That's right.
Right?
Not my people.
Where do you descend from? What's your ethnicity?
I am for Jesus Christ, okay?
You what?
I am for Jesus Christ. I know who I am.
You Jesus Christ?
I am for Jesus Christ. I know who I am. I'm helping people.
All right, we've been a seat. We've been a seat. Give me Isaiah chapter 41 and verse
Bring
10.
it out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee.
Read that again, huh?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee.
Somebody am I scared? No, I'm not scared, man. The Lord told me to fear not.
That's right.
I won't be. Give me Obadiah 1 and 10. I got something right here. All right, go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 1, verse 7.
Bring it out.
For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
Read that again, huh?
For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
So the Lord ain't give me the spirit of fear to fear no damn
That's right.
nasty, wrinkly. You probably like 27 right now, looking like that.
No, I'm not.
Right?
I'm fucking
Go ahead, read.
42.
But of power,
But a what?
but of power,
But a what?
but of power,
Read, huh?
and love,
Uh-huh.
and of a sound mind.
Go ahead, give me Obadiah 1 and 10.
Bring it out.
I can back it up though.
Let's see.
Okay, so what questions you got?
What kind of Christian are you? Talking shit about me. Huh?
Are you a Christian?
Are you? Are you?
Well, yeah, because I
don't
follow
know.
Christ.
I don't know. But you talking shit.
How am I talking shit?
You talking shit about me.
Because you ain't nothing, man.
I'm something.
Give me
You
second
came from
Bring it out! You are nothing, she saw. Right? Okay, we're gonna see what the Lord said.
I came from
Go ahead, read.
but I
Second
am
Esdras
something.
verse 54.
Basically, I'm a
Right, read.
motherfucker.
This is the book of 2 Esdras, chapter 6, verse 54.
Bring it out.
Give me Hebrews 12 and 16.
I
Right,
came
read.
up out of the
And
pen.
after these, Adam also, whom thou mayest love all thy creatures, or him come we all.
So we all come from Adam, right? Read.
Bitch, but I ain't
And
no
the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So the people that God chose, we come from Adam as well, right? Read.
I got
And this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
So the Lord made the world for us.
That's right.
Not you, right? Read.
But I ain't
As for the other people,
As for the what?
As for the other people,
Read up.
which also come from Adam,
Thou
thou hast said that they are nothing.
No, she said she's something.
They are nothing.
they are nothing.
They are what?
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 They are nothing.
Man, Esau, you ain't nothing.
That's
You
right.
a brute beast, and you going into captivity.
That's right.
Right,
But I ain't
read.
going to hell.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16.
Give me Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 21.
Bring it out.
Read.
Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
As who?
As Esau. As Esau.
Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
right.
For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
He was what?
He was rejected.
He was what?
He was rejected.
What is this damn devil?
He was rejected.
Right, read.
For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with
You
tears.
see how over trying to cleave? I believe in Christ. Man, you was rejected, man.
That's right.
By the Most High God, man.
That's right.
Right? This shameless ass man. Give me Sirach. Give me the book of Sirach. 26. You know what I want? Go ahead and read, Actually, start at verse 1. Start at verse 1. Isaiah 14 and verse 1. Right, read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. On Jacob. On Jacob.
The Lord is going to have mercy upon us and not you. Right, read.
And will yet choose Israel.
Well, yet choose Esau.
And will yet choose Israel.
Read,
and set them in their own land.
Yeah, because we need to be set in our own land, man.
That's right.
She talking about she need a Bible. Y'all ancestors used the Bible to try to put us in captivity,
That's
man.
right.
And that's the reason why we here now, man. Based on my damn spirit. Right, read.
And the stranger shall be joined with them.
And the what?
And the stranger shall be joined with them.
And what we gonna do? Read,
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And that's what she was doing right now. You can't tell me that this Bible don't live in and speak, man. She was up here trying to cleave, man. Right? And they gonna cleave harder when your house start crack that damn sky. Right, read.
And the people shall take them.
We gonna do what?
And the people shall take them.
We're not gonna ask you for permission. We're not gonna, kind of sign a permit. No, we're gonna take you, man.
That's right.
We're gonna take you and bind you up in chains, man.
That's right.
Right? Esau, you prepare for captivity too, man.
That's right.
Go ahead and enjoy your time, man. Right, read.
And bring them to their place.
And we're gonna bring them to our place, right? Go ahead, finish that.
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
So what?
Shall possess them.
We gonna own y'all, man.
That's right.
Like y'all owned our ancestors, man.
That's right.
Right? Y'all play hit the nigger baby with baseballs, man. Right? Y'all fed our babies to alligators, man.
That's right.
Y'all put our northern brother kingdoms in harsh captivity, man. Gave them all types of diseases, man. You think it ain't a judgment coming for that, man?
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Finish that.
In the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
For what?
For the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Y'all gonna be servants and handmaids just like we was to y'all, right, Reed?
And they shall take them captive. Whose captives they were. And they shall rule over them, over their oppressor.
And we gonna rule over our oppressors.
That's right.
Alright, and that's thus saith the Lord. What you gonna do to? Oh, and she gone now. I was gonna cut her up. Right? I was gonna cut her up. And hey, all you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, man. Right? Y'all need to wake up, man. It's high time, bro.
That's right.
Romans 13 and 11, man. It's high time to awake out of sleep, man.
Get out.
Brother, what's your nationality? Elder right here eating the chicken. You know your nationality? Huh? You say your name Judah?
He said same as you.
Same as you? What is it? What is it? What did he say? All right, well let's bring it out then. Right? What you been say? You ain't coming to talk what?
That's right.
That's right. You come from that's right, man. Give Elder a hand real quick, man. At least Jake waking up, man.
That's right.
Right? Give me Zechariah chapter 12 and verse 9. Right? Because Judah will be raised up first. Right, read.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11.
And that's what you gon' get with that war. Jeremiah 51 and 20. Battle axes, God's weapons of war. We them battle axes, God's weapons of war.
We on the corner and we ready for war. And I know you ain't seen nothing like this before. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war.